Hey, fourth grade. Okay, so let's get down to business. You should have completed the pop music read and learn activity from last week. I know that we read it together in our lesson video, so it shouldn't have taken you too much longer after that to complete that. This week, I am really excited about because you are doing a Bill Nye the Science Guy activity. So you're gonna go onto my website, MissFrawleyMusic.com, go to the fourth grade page, and you're gonna watch an episode of Bill Nye the Science Guy. Now, the reason that we're doing this is because we are starting our unit on music and science, which is super exciting. It's probably my favorite unit that we do all year. And we learn about how music and science go together, which sounds like an odd pair, doesn't it? But you're going to learn how much music and science actually have in common and how much they have to do with each other, and how they work together. So that's what we are going to start. So we're going to start by watching a Bill Nye the Science Guy episode. It is called The Science of Music. And while you're watching that video, I'd like you to fill out the questions that were sent home. So some of them will take you the course of the video to answer. Some of them are just a quick answer, but try to answer them as you watch the video because they are pretty detailed. The last section of that worksheet is a crossword. Now, this crossword is a little bit different, probably from any crossword you've ever done, because usually in a crossword, it gives you down or across, it gives you a specific number, and then it basically asks you a question or says fill in the blank, and you have to come up with the answer. With this crossword, it tells you the word, and it tells you how many letters are in that word. It doesn't tell you where to put it. It doesn't tell you if it goes down or if it goes across. It just tells you the word and how many letters. And you have to try to figure out how they all fit into the crossword puzzle, which is kind of fun. So it's a little bit of problem solving, a little bit of like mystery, and a little bit of music and science all put together. Okay? The last thing that I want to talk about today is this really cool app that I've discovered. It's called Genius Scan, okay? It's a free app that you can put on your tablet, you can put it on your phone, maybe your parents will let you put it on their phone, I don't know. But it's a way for you to submit handwritten work to me, even though we're not in a classroom together. So I'm gonna show you how to use it. You can do this with mom, dad, auntie, uncle, an older brother or sister, grandma, grandpa, doesn't matter. They can help you out with this if you need it, okay? So it is called Genius Scan. Here's my phone. It looks like this, Genius Scan, that little app right there. And again, it is free. So you just click on that and it will open up. This is really bright. There we go, now you can see. So we have this little plus sign, so you would click that. You're gonna see me. Double Miss Frawley. All right, and what you would do is you would take your document and you would hold it in front of the camera and it will scan your document. So let me go do that so you can see. I'll scan it. There we go. Great. And to scan it, you just press this little photo button. If you have more than one page, so like our Bill Nye packet, like the questions, it's more than one page, it's the front and the back. So what you would do is you would do the first page, it will process, and then you do the second page, it'll process, and then you click done. Okay, you click done right down here, and it will show you your document. Okay, so then what you do is you press your little magic wand down here, and if it scans sideways, you can turn your document if you need to, but if it's up and down, you're good to go. But the really important thing to pay attention to is filters. You can make it black and white, you can make it color, you could make it like a photo, you could give it no filter. I don't care which one you choose, so long as I can read all of the words that are on it. So for this particular one, I think that photo is going to work well because I can read all of the words on it. So when you have that, just X out of it. Goodbye. And the last thing you're going to, or the last two things, you come up here and you're going to click the little pencil. Hard to do backwards. And it will let you rename your document. So what I want you to call it is your name and then the title of the assignment. So if your name is Miss Frawley, you would write Miss Frawley, put a little hyphen, and then if it's the Bill Nye activity, we'll put Bill Nye, the science guy. Okay, so you can see. It says Miss Frawley, Bill Nye, the science guy. Rename. Okay? Then you click share, email, and you're going to send it to me, which is efrawley at tcabrockton.org. You can see. Okay? efrawley at tcabrockton.org. Great. The last thing you're going to do before you send is to get rid of that word scan. You're going to leave the rest of them, but get rid of the word scan. So we just go back. So now your email will look like this. It'll say your name. Instead of Miss Frawley, it will say like Camille, or it'll say Caden, or it'll say Chase, or it'll say Jonathan, or Ariel, or Bella, all these people. Okay, so it will say your name and then the name of the assignment. You can even look and see what it'll look like. You can see it. And then you just press send. And it will email it to me so I can have your assignment. And you don't have to worry about giving it to me like in May when we're back in school and all of those things. You can just send it to me. It's done. And what it does is it helps me not only give you a grade and see your work and communicate with you, but it also helps me decide what exact activities we're going to do in our distance learning, okay? So it's really helpful. Please, if you are in Mrs. O'Connor's class, you have music on Friday, please make sure that I get both your pop music activity from last week and your Bill Nye the Science Guy activity from this week. You must Genius scan them to me by next Friday, April 3rd, Mrs. O'Connor's class. If you are in Miss Hersha's class and you have music on Monday, Miss Hersha's class, you must Genius scan it to me by Monday, April 6th, okay? So Mrs. O'Connor's class is Friday, April 3rd. Miss Hersha's class is Monday, April 6th. Now, if you have a problem, Genius Scan isn't working, or you can't access it, or you just have an issue with submitting your work, just email me. That's it. Just email me. Very simple, okay? I'm not gonna like yell at you or anything like that. Just email me and we will work together to make it happen, okay? All right, well, I miss you all very, very much, and I hope that you enjoy this Bill Nye, the Science Guy activity. I'm super excited about it because I love Bill Nye. I think he's super cool, and he explains things really well and makes it really interesting. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you like your activity, and I will talk to you later. Bye, 4th grade.